Welcome back to Sacred Stories Hub, where people share their most profound and sometimes challenging life experience. We received another story today, and it reads like this. My brother, I have story to share. I will never trust a guy who is rich ever. You will never know what they're doing in the secrets. For years back, when I was in University of Johannesburg, I met this charming guy. The guy was rich. He was doing the third year in electrical engineering, and I was still in my first year. He had money. He was driving Audi. He was always wearing expensive clothes and expensive timepieces. He wanted by many girls, but what's surprising, I never saw him with any girl. For a second, I thought he's married, but he was too young. When people asked about what he's doing for a living, he claimed that he's in Forex trading, but his father forces him to go to school and do engineering. Since his father has a company that has electrical stuff like house wiring and stuff, after that, he became my everyday crush. I will look at him when I ever saw him, I ended up getting obsessed with him. I was sad when I didn't see him at school. My day would be sad. At least after some time he noticed that I was into him, but he wasn't sure that I was his type. I knew I wasn't his type, but he was my crush. I wanted him and his money, obviously. Since he didn't mind spending. He approached me other day, and that's where we became friends. We started to exchange numbers and talk every day. At school, we were acting as if we don't know each other. He didn't want any attention since he's people's mentor, he's social well known, and he doesn't want relationship scandals in his life. I liked him, I didn't care. I was listening to him, but I was scared that he might take advantage of me after he realized how much I liked him. We started talking every day, but around 7 and 8, his phone would go off until 9. He would tell me that he was studying, but me on the other side, I wasn't studying. My academics dropped. I lost the bursary that was funding me. When I told that the guy he didn't mind to pay my fees, I was happy. He started to buy me gifts almost every day. We would go on a date and spend money, but while we are friends, when I tried to bring relationship topic, he would suddenly get quiet. So to bring him back to talk to him, I will ask him about his life and what he's doing. He will tell me that he's a trader and all that. One day I chose to be angry about his phone that was off around 8, and he tried to apologize. He asked if I was now okay. I said I will feel better if he tells me where is he staying. Suddenly he dropped the phone instantly like that. He then called back later, acting as if he doesn't have network. The next day he was absent. When I get back, I found him parked in my gate. He was wearing black clothes, but I didn't care, and I was excited to see him anyway. We went to his house there in Sandton. He had this beautiful house in the estate. We had two other car. He had two other cars that I didn't know. That means he wasn't using them, but they were there. He asked me to move in with him. I got scared because I never saw a house like that. It's those houses I used to see there in top billing. He told me to leave clothes outside. The house inside was so dark, curtains were always closed. I didn't switch on the lights, but I switched TV on. He was somewhere in the house. He came back running. He told me to lower the volume for a second. For a second, I thought maybe there's someone sleeping in the house, or maybe her mother was sleeping, I don't know. He said he's not used to noise in the house I I turned down the volume, but I heard people talking in the house. I asked if there's someone in the house. He said, "No, I just told you that I'm not used to noise because I live here alone." He went back. Still, I was hearing voices. He made me supper. He then vanished in the house. He left his phone with me. The house was scary. I ate my supper. I was scared. I didn't even move or watch what was in my bag since the house is dark. He came as if he was in a bath. He was wearing towels, though. He said, "Let's go to my bedroom." I felt dizzy same time. I didn't remember when I sleep. What I remember is that when we walk in the passage, the other bedrooms were dark. Even his bedroom. I got inside. I don't remember anything, but I felt many hands in my body. I felt having sex for the longest time, as if babies were exchanging with my body. It was painful. When I woke up, I had blood over my body and I saw baby step footprints of my blood going into the closet. And it wasn't one baby because there were many. I didn't have energy. He came in the bedroom and he tried to convince me that the reason why I have blood is because I was a virgin. I told him that, but I once had sex in high school. I wasn't that virgin. So he took me home and he offered me money. Obviously, I didn't take it. Within a week, he was bragging about his new car and going into the vacation. That's where he disappeared. I was home, depressed for days, feeling pains. I didn't tell anyone. I had voices of babies crying when I'm sleeping. I didn't see any traditional healer because I am embarrassed. How am I going to explain this? After a few days, I felt better. When I go and check that guy, there was other people staying in that house. I found different people. When I ask about that guy, they don't even know who he was. They have been staying there since they were married 9 years back. And I was shocked. I felt like I was in spiritual world. I slept with things I don't know. I don't know if my womb is still there. I'm scared to even do checkups. I was not ready. But as I type this story, I'm fully healed. I don't have any nightmare anymore. I don't have pains. That's my story. Life is full of ups and downs, and you have a strength to overcome them. believe in yourself, my sister. You're going to get someone who's going to love you and respect you until. So just be patient. That's it. That was it. If you resonate with any of these stories, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this heartfelt experience with others. Let's continue to spread empathy and understanding. See you in the next coming episode.